If you're planning on using I-30 this weekend, TxDOT says you may want to change those plans. DFW Airport announced it's now using the Apple TV app. For you, this means that your next trip, you can access flight, traffic, even parking information right at your fingertips. More than 6,000 people live here in downtown Dallas, and according to the 2017 homeless census, more than 800 of them live on the street. Monreal faces two third-degree felony charges, one for injuries to a child, the other for injuries to a disabled person. The express lanes coming to Fort Worth are expected to ease your commute. But for now, construction is having the opposite effect. A new vision is under construction at FC Dallas Toyota Stadium.
The improvements on the video boards as well as the sound system are really going to help the fan experience.
The stadium will also soon be home to the Soccer Hall of Fame.
The only stadium in the world will have a Hall of Fame museum within its stadium grounds.
Featuring a museum with artifacts from World Cups and the history of U.S. soccer. Hussein says the renovations have more than just an aesthetic purpose. Even football players have proven to be soccer fans.
We actually had the privilege of hosting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, and his family here in our suites for our opening day.
Hussein says they've invested about $40 million in renovations.
Oh, is this a necklace? This is cool.
TCU Barnes & Noble has a new product line on its shelves. From jewelry to headbands, everything is handmade by women in Ethiopia.
For instance, these metal ones are actually made from local recycled ammunition.
David Gross, assistant professor of management, entrepreneurship, and leadership, says the products were introduced to the market by students from the Neely School of Business.
One of the groups said, hey, we want to go talk to TCU Barnes & Noble. However, we don't have any sales experience. We're quite scared of doing this. And so I sat down with them for a little while and talked about, well, don't think about it as selling. Think about it as telling the story.
Students partnered with Adara, a nonprofit that engages Ethiopian women in projects that generate income.
The students in my class actually design new products that are made by these women in Ethiopia and then sold here in the U.S. largely, with all of the profit going right back to employing those women and more women and being able to pay them more.
For now, they hope the products start turning profit. Jeanette, Quezada, TCU News Now. Thursday to Saturday night, Aardvark is home to the social nightlife of many TCU students. But Sunday morning, this bar turns into a place of worship. Where students from different walks of life show up with friends and a Bible in hand. Ben Fuqua, the college and young adult pastor of Christ Chapel, leads the service.
It was with that vision that we came and we talked to Danny, who's the owner of the Aardvark. I knocked on the door one day and he was here cooking early morning, and I just told him who I was and what we wanted to do and said, hey, what do you think about us having a church service in your bar on Sunday mornings? And we won't be able to pay you anything, and we'll probably leave a mess and we'll be really noisy. What do you think? And he was like, sure.
Senior Chase Estacio says this worship group has changed his life. But he isn't the only one who has been impacted.
It makes you believe a little bit more. Like there's actually people that really care about, Christ, and that they're out not just preaching it to, make money off of it or do whatever, not for personal gain.
After the service, some students stick around for lunch. They stand alongside the end zone of each football game and are known by their cowboy boots, Western hats, and school spirit. The TCU Rangers celebrate each touchdown, but those distinctive uniforms are expensive, about $1,000 each.
The hats, the boots are custom made. Everything is very, very expensive.
Longoria said the Rangers had requested over $10,000, but SGA was not able to fund that amount due to a record number of funding applications. While the president of the Rangers declined to interview, the organization advisor said they hope to get support from the athletic department. Jeanette Quezada, TCU News Now.